So this is my vlog. I'm gonna try and do this daily, but who the fuck knows if I actually will or not. The only time I can do this shit, the reason I haven't done it yet, is because I'm in the car, as you can clearly see. It's my only time I get to be reflective and think of these things. And by the way, I don't even know how well you can hear me at the moment. The volume of everything going on in the car could be too loud. This amazing engine I've got in this fucking speedster car. Not really. And I'm fucking tired today, I must say. I am tired. I've been starting the personal training thing. This is week number 5 back at being a personal trainer in the gym, where you are a subcontractor, so everything is on your own back to get as many clients as you want, and then you just pay your weekly rent fee and do your thing. And I love that to death. It's the best. It is way better than working in the corporate world where I was at for the last 6 years. Fuck that noise. I am so glad I'm not in that environment. However, I must say, the one good thing about it is it's steady, and then you can go home at 5 or 4:30 or whatever the time is, and be with the family. How's my hair looking? It just keeps going. It just keeps disappearing, that hair. Son of a bitch. But I'm loving that. However, I'm very tired. Working big days, 12 hours a day in the gym as personal training people is fucking hard work. It's not like just sitting at a desk and typing away and responding to emails, although I'd rather fucking shoot myself in the head than have to do that role again. But it does have its benefits. It's a bit more relaxing. But I'm picking up clients left, right, and center. Maybe not that fast, but I'm at a decent pace that I should be able to replace my income by, in the next 6 weeks. I should be able to replace my income of what I was making before as a trainer, in the corporate world, working part-time, that is. And then I just keep ramping up. Keep ramping up. But I've still got like so many clients to call, to book in sessions, a lot of programs to write, but all good problems. I just got to keep reminding myself these are good problems to have. This sure beats the alternative. I'm so much happier in this space than I was. And yeah, it's just, fuck, life is 100% too short to do that shit for too long. I mean, I thought I was doing the right thing, you know, corporate world, cushy environment. Hard work, but you know, cushy is in cushy living. You know what you're gonna expect and what you're gonna earn, and you know, there's a lot of value in that, and there's nothing wrong with it. I just know it is not for me anymore. Can't do that role anymore. It's not what I can do. I love the environment I'm in now, where it's up to me to sell personal training packages to my own clients, or to people, and then having them become my clients. That's the best. So I think it's about, for me, just finding the thing that works for me and lets my soul express itself, whatever the fuck term you want to use for that. Feels good, is the reality. And I don't know, I can see the stages of my life progressing a lot faster now, whereas before I was like, well, you know, I'm going to do this full-time work thing, and then, oh, that's good, and I'll keep climbing the corporate ladder. And then you get to the point and go, oh shit, I don't want to do this anymore, or I'm not sure. You get to the point where you're like, I'm not really vibing with this anymore, and I'm not sure why. And then you start getting less and less interest in meetings and emails and all the corporate bullshit that happens. You just start caring less and less, and then and then one day you wake up and go, oh, I know why. I don't want to do this shit anymore. Like, this shit is not for me anymore. Then you go, well, what else am I going to do? Well, I wouldn't mind, running my own business again, because that's what I used to do, and I loved doing that. I just didn't like the ups and downs of the, financial part of it and the stress that comes along with it. And I don't think that'll ever go away to some degree, but hell, I've learned a lot. I did my master's degree over the last, finished a couple years ago, but 3 years prior to that, I did my master's degree. So you learn a lot, I guess, is the point, and you move on to the next thing, and you go, well, cool, and you learn from the experience of the first time around when I did that, and had a lot of the ups and downs, and the shit I did wrong that time, I would not do that again. and the environment I'm in, I can also work in the online space, and I don't have to hide from that anymore, which is amazing, because I used to have to really hide, and all my accounts would of doing this kind of a thing, or personal, trying to do personal training on the side, or helping people online with their health. I'd have to keep all that very hush hush and not do that and not let anyone know about that. And that's okay for a bit, but it kind of gets soul destroying at some point, because what happens is, if you're doing your own thing and no one in the world knows what you're doing, I mean, it's okay for some level, but at some point it sucks, because it's just this internal thing that you do and no one in the world knows about it. And so you can't really talk about it except at home to your family or your friends at home. But your entire working day, they'd be like, oh, so what'd you do last night? Or what'd you do on the weekend? And I got to pretend what we did, because I'll be like, well, I actually worked on my side project to grow up that business, so I don't have to fucking be here anymore. And you don't want to be doing that. So it's an interesting space to be in, but I don't have to hide. Nothing to hide anymore. I can be fully out there. I could have my program. I can do this now and not feel like I have to, that I'm going to get found out from people. So it's good that you don't have to do that. It's really good that I don't have to do that anymore. And it's one of the major benefits that I realized without knowing it, once it actually happened and I didn't have to worry about it anymore. I was like, well, I can just be out there now. I don't have to worry about trying to hide and prove myself in the corporate world, pretend like I care about the things I care about, because I was operating at a high level in the strategic space. Then you're supposed to be thinking about big picture plans and all that. And I would sit down at my keyboard to, write my business plan, or the where we're heading in the future with the business. And I just sit there and go, God, I just can't do it. I just don't care enough to do it. And I knew it was time to go, for sure, when that happened, because I don't want to be in that environment and do a disservice to that business that I'm in a position to help, and not care enough to do the work. They deserve more than that. And for me, my stress levels were way too high that I just didn't care. And I'd come home from work every day and I'd go, oh, my wife would be like, oh, how was your day? I'm like, yeah, fine. It's like another day of wasting my time in a job that I'm doing only because I need the financial rewards from it. And God, that is not the way to live. If I can impart anything to you, I don't even know if I'm ever going to post this video, but if I do, and it's out there in the world and you see this at some point, if I can just implore you to not do something just for the financial incentive for it. And I know you got to do what you got to do sometimes. I did that, and I 100% understand that, but find a way out of that, because it's not long-term, and then, not long-term way to happiness anyways. You could do it forever, but just be fucking miserable your whole life doing that. I think there's more to life than doing that. So I think there's a lot of value in realizing that and stopping and going, cool, something needs to change. It may not change tomorrow, but just the realization of that and starting to work towards that can start making the difference for you. I know that did for me 100%. So message of the day, I am tired, but I'm happy with the work that I'm doing. Wouldn't want to be in any other space. I wouldn't want to be back in the corporate world, working the 9 to 5, making more money than I am right now. And that it is soul destroying to do that kind of work over the long period of time. So that's the main message for today. I'm going to sign off for now. Talk to you soon.